How's it going, guys? This is Isolate here, bringing you week number 9 of the PMC Season 3. We're up against the Verd. You can see his team on the bottom and on the screen, but it's all good. Sorry, I'm post-commenting it because uh, I couldn't really live record it. I feel like I always do better when I'm live recording because when I live recorded the sweep that I had with Necrozma, obviously I was live recording it, and then last week I was live recording and I won that because that's cool, I guess. So, oh well, it's okay. We're still gonna try our best though, because we're up against the Verd, and he's a really good battler. Obviously, go check out his channel in the description below, because he's probably just gonna win again. Let's be honest here. He's probably just gonna be a season 3 champion, but it's all good. We're still here. We're 4-4. Um, we have this week and next week, and then playoffs. So if we win this, I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed. But if we lose this, we can still make playoffs if we win next week. So here we go. He's brought the Alolan Ninetales, the Gourgeist, the Hydreigon, the Jirachi, the Blaziken, and the Vikavolt. He did not have Vikavolt or Jirachi last time, but I didn't have Necrozma or Dodrio last time when we battled. So it's definitely gonna be a different battle altogether. I predicted everything but his Alolan Ninetales. I actually had 6 that I predicted, and I predicted him to bring Blastoise over Alolan Ninetales because I thought, he'd want the hazard removal, but apparently not. He's just gonna let the rocks go up, and that's gonna be that, right? Alright, so let's get right into this battle. I decide to lead off with my boy, or my girl, whatever it is, Whimsicott, because Whimsicott's a god, alright? I predicted him to lead with the Hydreigon, predicting mine at Necrozma just to lead and try to set up and sweep, because that's what I did like 2 times already. And, I'm not going to do that this time, alright? I'm going to predict this Hydreigon, predicting mine at Necrozma. I'm going to lead with Whimsicott. Doesn't work out, he leads Stone Cold. That's bad. If I led Necrozma, I would have been able to get up rocks. Take anything this thing really wants to hit me with, and I could Toxic him, but unfortunately here I'm just going to have to switch. I'm going to swap a Rooney right out because Whimsicott's really needed for the Hydreigon, for the Gourgeist, for Vikavolt. It's nice. So he hits us with that big Blizzard. Going to do a lot of damage to me. We are physically defensive, not specially defensive. So that's annoying. Moonlight will not, I believe it only recovers like a quarter of my health since the hail's up. So that's annoying. But it's all good. We don't even go for Moonlight here. We're going to go for the Stealth Rocks because I see an opening, okay, a little hole, an opening, a rift, whatever you want to call it, to get my Stealth Rocks up. No defoggers. This Vikavolt, it's flying, but it can't really, swoop away fog. So it can't get rid of my Stealth Rocks, alright? It just can't. So Viscera is here. I want to switch into Dodrio here because I know I can take 1 hit and then probably like predict his Jirachi and go for knockoff if I really want, because Dodrio is nice. It's nice for Gourgeist and shiz, but I ended up staying because I felt like the Dodrio was more important. I thought he might overpredict and go for Volt Switch here, but he doesn't. I miss a Toxic, which is whatever. It doesn't really matter in the long run, but I should not have let Necrozma go down that early. That was unfortunate. Gotta play better with that Necrozma. I'm sorry. Next up is Lar. We're gonna bring in Lar. We had a number of different switch-ins. We could have brought in Mienshao and click Stone Edge. We could have brought in Dodrio and click Bravebird. But I thought overall, Mienshao was the best play just to, Kabutops was the best play just to get in here, click that Stone Edge. He's gonna first see my Chople, so that's annoying. He might be able to predict around that with the Blaziken, because obviously I'm gonna be able to take like a Sky Uppercut or whatever he wants to do with that Blaziken if he even has it. He might not have fighting stat, but it's alright. So I'm gonna switch because Kabutops doesn't really do much to Gourgeist. So I'm gonna Bliss here, thinking, what can he do to me? Alright, what's a Sludge Bomb? But he actually does go for the Synthesis. I'm like, alright, wait, this is in the hail, so it's not gonna do as much. It ends up giving him 25% health back, which is fine by me. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball here because it's nice against Rosemary. I also kind of predicted his Jirachi to come in because I didn't think he'd stay in. He does end up going into the Jirachi. Now, I'm gonna click Shadow Ball here. I'm gonna do over half, and that's really cool. Like, dude, look how much damage that does. Now, I'm gonna predict that he took a good amount of health there, but I predicted it to do a little bit more than that. So I'm gonna predict that he's bulky and he's not Choice Scarfed, and that he's going to switch. And if he's Choice Scarfed, then he'll just sit here and Iron Head my Mienshao. I'm fine with that. I can whatever, you know. I'm actually not fond of that, but I did really predict his Hydreigon to come in here. Predict like he does calcs, right? Like every good player should do calcs in my opinion. He probably knew that I was spexed into Shadow Ball, and he predicted the Shadow Ball again and went into Hydreigon to get momentum. But I switched into Mienshao, predicting him to switch into the Shadow Ball with Hydreigon to take the resisted hit. And that's exactly what he does. Now I'm going to go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch because he's not going to stay in against Mienshao. There's no reason to. Rosemary is his default switch in, so it does go into that. I could have clicked knockoff like that. That would have been epic, but I actually should have done that. But I had a crit there, which is really nice. Get that Rocky Helmet damage, and now I'm going to be able to go into a Hydreigon. Now, at this point, I can set up a DD, and the only thing in my way really is a Scarfed Hydreigon and Speed Boost Blaziken. But if I get a D-Dance up and he goes for Protect, I'll still outspeed him next turn because I do have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Blaziken at +1 if I get to +1. So yeah, he goes into Stone Cold here. Now this is kind of scary, alright, because if he's Choice Scarfed, he can just kind of nail us with a Blizzard. Alright, but I do click D-Dance, and if he is Scarfed, we'll find out right here, and we'll be able to go into Kabutops, set up a rain, and do some shenanigans. But yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna see here, I take the Hail. I'm hoping that Rock Slide doesn't miss, but turns out he is Scarfed. That's really bad for my team. I don't know why I didn't prep for a freaking Choice Scarfed freaking Ninetales. Alright, that would have been... That was bad. I should have switched hard into Kabutops. But I probably wouldn't have been able to take 2 anyway, let's be honest. Maybe, because he'd have to be timid to outspeed a +1 height Haxorus. And to outspeed a Tree Scarf Mienshao, he'd have to be timid, Scarfed. So he was probably timid. I might have been able to live 2 Blizzards. If so, then Haxorus could have done some shit. But yeah, Mahatia. So I get the rain up. He's gonna switch into Jirachi. I really should have clicked SD here. That would have been so perfect, guys. Like, you don't even understand. If I clicked SD here, I just Stone Edge. Stone Edge, Stone Edge, Stone Edge. I just Stone Edge his whole team. Ah, that would have been so nice. But that does not happen. We go over the waterfall. We are adamant. We're in the rain. And we should be able to do enough. But we don't. He probably lives on like 2.5 or something. And take Rocky Helmet damage. Now, I didn't predict him to switch. But I didn't want to miss the Stone Edge and get burnt or anything like that, because at this point, the only thing to take as Choice Scarf Blizzard is, in fact, my Kabutops. So, I needed to stay alive. I can't risk Stone Edge missing. I didn't want to go for Waterfall, because I would have taken more Rocky Helmet damage. And that, combined with other chip damage here and there, would have been bad, because then I couldn't really take Blizzards from Ninetales. So, just looking at Y2J, predicting me to go for the Moonblast, probably. Not too sure what he predicted here, but maybe he was just jacking it. I didn't want to go for Moonblast because I felt like, or I didn't want to go for Shadow Ball because Moonblast takes out the Gorgeous at that point anyway, and I didn't want to get a free switch in at Hydreigon or Vikavolt or something like that to take a Shadow Ball and then fire back. Fire. So we're gonna 2 KO this Jirachi. So Jirachi's down. We did not get 6-0'd, and that is beautiful. We have the rocks up, so that's really cool. Everything's gonna be taking some damage. Stone Cold comes in here. That's hella unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna have to switch because I kinda want this Whimsicott. Alright, because if that's like if I can switcheroo that Blaziken, my choice specs, that'd be really nice. That'd be like perfect. At this point I'm trying to think of the late game, what do I need? I took like maximum I took so long on these turns, but I didn't even mean to, but like I was taking so long in these turns, I was just thinking, what do I need? What do I need? So I live on 1, which is awesome, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna switch out actually. I kind of understand that play because he probably predicted me to just click high jump kick, like whatever, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna take me out, and he wanted a free switch, you know, in the Rosemary, just so that his Ninetales wasn't vulnerable to Kabutops. Like if he had blizzarded me there, I would have been able to bring my Kabutops and get another rain dance up, which is certainly not what he wanted in this situation. So I go for a U-turn, predicting him, you know, I'm gonna get outsped anyway, so if he decides to switch, then I'll get momentum. Unfortunately, Rocky Helmet takes me out, but that's fine. At this point, I'm bringing Dodrio. He's gonna bring in Nakamura. The Blaziken. At this point, I'm pretty much lost, you know, because Whimsicott, you're gonna find out. If I'd switched to Whimsicott here, and he was like Life Orb or Leftovers or whatever, Expert Belt, I would have been able to switcheroo my specs onto the Blaziken. And if you switch, then I switcheroo something else. But I would have been able to do that. I wouldn't have been locked into moves. And if you can like Flare Blitz, because I do have the Prankster on Whimsicott, so if I had clicked, oh my goodness, if I clicked switcheroo, um, on the, sorry, he's gonna go for the Z move, whatever. So this basically confirms the fact that I cannot win, because if I'd switcherooed with the Whimsicott onto this thing as he went for a Flare Blitz, he would be specs locked into a Flare Blitz. I'd bring in Kabutops, and I would Rain Dance the night away, okay? I would do that, and wouldn't have mattered anyway, because Ninetales kind of has Freeze Dry anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered, but having Switcheroo would have been pretty cool, so yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about right now, so he just Inferno Overdrives Dodrio out the shit. He's gone. I forgot about the Z Crystal, so I just clicked Switcheroo. Z Crystal, I like Mega Stones. You can't knock them off. You can't Switcheroo. You can't do anything like that. So I'm like, all right, that's over. But he dies to the rain. Sorry, he dies to the recoil. Okay. So now our Kabutops comes in, and we can do something, right? We can do something. If I can take one Moon Blast from the freaking Ninetales, and he decides to stay in the next turn, I have to go for Rain Dance here. If he does not have Freeze Dry and I live a Moon Blast, I can Rain Dance, take this thing out, take out Vigavolt if he brings it in, and I have to get a crit on Hydreigon to be able to OHKO it, but I am adamant. But still, he told me he was a bulkier set, so I would have had to got a crit on the Stone Edge, but he has Freeze Dry, so none of that matters. So all that gone, Freeze Dry wins him the game. Good game to the bird. The Choice Scarfed Ninetales really just kind of came in and blew up my team. Necrozma could take the hits, but he couldn't really heal back because Moonlight would have only been giving me 25%. I really wish I had switched into Dodrio on that Bug Buzz, because I would have been able to outspeed next turn, and I probably would have predicted the Jirachi and go for knockoff. And if you didn't bring Jirachi in, that would be awesome. But if he had stayed in, Dodrio goes down, then it's just a Vikavolt standing on the field, and I just get to, or flying on the field, and I just get to bring in Kabutops. But Necrozma would still be alive, which would have been great for Blaziken, since I was Fizdef. It would have been great for Jirachi. It would have been great for Gourgeist. It would have been awesome. Okay, so that's okay though. That's my fault. I should not have stayed in. I missed the Toxic. He didn't even bring in Vikavolt after that, so it didn't matter at all. Obviously it sucked in the moment, but whatever. But yeah, there's that. We lose. Next week, the final week. If we win, we move on to playoffs. If we lose, I'm pretty sure we don't make playoffs. But I need to check this the sheet again, depending on what kind of differential I need to get into playoffs if I won or lost. But Seattle Smeargles, sketchy Smeargle, froze my Kabutops when it was pretty much about to sweep, and then critted my Hackers when it was pretty much about to sweep. So let's try to not have that happen. Let's try to do something with this team, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. That would be absolutely cool. Okay, I'm trying to get more likes because I want more subscribers, because that would be cool. All right, I want to make a difference. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know why I keep switching into that accent, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.